not a peep out of him yet. I think this is, of course, a lot for him, but he is not choosing to bark. He's not choosing to do anything. There aren't many dogs around, so that's probably also why. But I just wanted to see how he does in a setting like this. This is a lot, definitely not the ordinary, of course. But I wanted to see whether he responds to it all by barking, or he just, you know what, takes it in. There's a few moments where I needed to carry him because it's just way too much. But it's nice to see that he just takes things in. He doesn't necessarily feel the need to bark at everything or anything. He just takes it in for now. So I'm happy just walking a few baby steps here and there. I carry him when I need to, when there's just too much going on. But his response to things is quite good. He's not choosing to bark or react. So we'll see how he does as we go to a dog park to be closer to dogs. And speaking of which, there's a dog here barking at him, but he chose to walk away with me. Lovely, 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 lovely. Big dog here, just getting a bit too excited. But Boba's doing quite well. You know what? I don't feel the need to respond. I'm just gonna walk away. I don't know this dog. I'm just gonna walk away. Let's go. I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's see if we run into some dogs. None in sight yet. But he's feeling playful. He wanted to jump on this. I just had to help him jump. He's feeling quite good. Not seeing any signs of stress or anything like that. He's definitely a confident boy. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's go, Boba. Vamos. I know, it's just kids rolling down the hill. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He could have maybe barked there, especially if he doesn't really know what they're doing. Boba, let's go. So just keep it moving. Come on. Yeah, here, a little bit of growling there. So that's good. That was a good little workout for us to go through. Boba, come on. Nothing for you to do there. So that's actually a good exercise for us to practice, walking towards kids. But for now, I don't want to bother them or scare them, so I'm just gonna walk away. This is similar to what I saw last time when he got picked up, where his brain just gets a little foggy and he can't really think very clearly, so he then starts to bark. I think he might either pee or poop here, and then we'll keep moving. Here we're seeing some kids again. Go up, let's go. Don't worry about them. Keep walking. If I'm gonna work around kids, I do want to make it at a safe distance, where essentially the exercise here is for Boba to know that he can walk away, where he doesn't feel the need to growl to get them to walk away or bark to get them to walk away. If he's not sure about children, which is common. It's common for puppies, young dogs, or really any dog to not really be sure about what's going on, or maybe kids are just too energetic and it doesn't make the dog feel so comfortable. In which case, it's something definitely that we can work on, and it's something that can help with what we're working on right now with Boba, which is helping him make better choices in different scenarios. So one where we have maybe kids involved, where he sees them, I can just show him, Boba, we can walk away. We don't have to do anything with them. We don't have to engage with them. We can just run away, yes, and have him feel good about the fact that he just saw a few kids, but he didn't feel the need to growl. We just walked away. That's what we do when we see kids. We take space if we need. So once again, we can get a little bit close, not too close, because I don't want to scare them or anything. Then maybe we wait a second or two, we look at them, and then we walk away. Let's go, Boba. Yes. Almost as to turn it into a game. You see how he's bouncing, he's prancing, he's enjoying this, and we do it again. Boba, let's go see the kids. Make it something he looks forward to. The growling that he does or the barking is an indicator that he's not too keen on what's going on, whatever that is. He's not too sure what to do about it. But in this case, we're approaching as a way to then be able to practice that. Hey, when you hear kids and when you see kids, your response that I want you to do is to just walk away. Let's go. Come on. Yes. He's enjoying this. And so the more he sees children, the more he sees kids around playing, just doing their thing, he'll see, oh, okay, I can do something else. Here in this instance, he's freezing a little bit sooner than I would like. So, Boba, let's go. Let's walk away. Yes, let's take some space. Yes. I want to make it so whenever he sees kids and he's not sure what to do, that he knows, you know what, I can just walk away. I'm not stuck here. I can just take space. Let's see, he sees that girl over there. And we're just gonna, he looks at her a little bit and then we walk away. We walk away. Let's go. Let's go. And then we walk away to let him know, hey, there's a skill that you can use whenever in doubt and you're not sure about what to do. Literally walk it out. Just walk away. Good job. So see kids, people, a lot going on. He can watch for 1 or 2. Oh, I love that he even himself decided to take himself away. Did you guys see that? He walks away whenever he, you know what, I've looked at them, it's boring, not much going on, but you know what, I'd rather just walk away anyway. Come on, Boba, let's go see them again. Let's go see the kids. Get a little bit closer. Now that he's sort of developing the skill that, you know what, if I feel like it's too close or too excited or whatever, I can take space. There, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Boba, let's go. He very quickly turns away, and I'm not pulling him, I'm not yanking him. If anything, the leash is just clipped to my waist. I just start walking. He did half of the work. He was already turning around and ready to walk away with me. Why? It's not because I have treats or because it's me. It's because it feels good. So I'm gonna do one more, then I'm gonna give him a good break. Plus, it's pretty warm. Yes, I know. We'll give him a water break. But let's do one more, where we get close, and then we walk away. 1, 2, 3. Boba, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. His tongue is wide. His mouth is wide open. His tongue is fully out. But this is good. He can hear them. He can be around them. But anytime where I find as though maybe he's not too sure what to do or we're getting too close, I want to show him that we can just walk away. Okay, we're just hanging out for now. Taking a little break. I love that he's just sitting. I can definitely reward that with food, but I'm just gonna let him hang out for now. He's taking a lot of things at once, so I want to not yet add food. I want to add it when he's a little bit more at ease, but I love that he's sitting. My affection is also a nice reward. My attention, my voice are all good reinforcers for him, and so I want to just record here just in case he maybe, let's say the girl there gets up or someone comes close, maybe even a dog. If I'm recording, then I can capture that and also show everyone how I would respond in that instance. We're still, of course, on leash because I want him to be safe. But if ever, even just from here to there, if ever he feels the need to bark at anyone, then I can get up. And once again, we're gonna do the exact same thing we were doing there. We're just gonna take space. That's all. I'm gonna show him that, hey, if you're not sure, even now while I'm sitting, if something makes him uncomfortable, he can start walking away. He can start taking space, and then it's up to me to interpret that as, hey, my dog's making the good choice to take space instead of barking or doing anything else, in which case, of course, I can reward by following him, by going with him, and letting him know that I like that he chose that. But if ever he chooses to instead bark as an initial response, which is fine, it's not the ideal response, I want him to walk away, I'm gonna help him do that. Hey, you know what, let's walk away instead, we don't need to bark, and then we'll come back and do that again and again and again. But for now, he's doing quite well, just relaxing here, so I'm very happy with that. I hear Boba's finding their dancing pretty interesting, aren't you? And instead of barking, he's just looking. So I'm letting him look for now. I could help him walk away. And here I think he's feeling a bit concerned with a dog over there, which is perfect because we're going to practice walking away. It's almost like he already knows. You know what? That dog, I don't know, don't want to deal with. I'm just going to instead walk away, which is great. A growl is nothing to punish. A growl is nothing to feel worried about. Is how he's letting us know, hey, there's something there I'm not too sure about. Can it please go away? And instead of it going away, I'm going to show him that he can instead walk away. And I think that was quite a lot for him. So for now, we're just going to keep walking. There is no other way that I'm going to help him just completely ignore how he's feeling about that dog. So we're just going to walk. We are going to walk. We're just going to walk. I'm not saying anything to him right now because he is not in a thinking mindset. He is not yet in a listening mindset. So I just want to walk. The idea of a dog or seeing a dog outside on leash triggered him a bit. Made him feel some type of way, and he's having a tough time just letting go of that. It's getting a little bit better now. But I like that he is not necessarily barking and then trying to lunge towards that dog right now. He immediately chose to walk away with me, but I think it stayed with him, at least in his mind, that it is quite a lot, and he wasn't really sure how to deal with that. And so we're just gonna walk. Best thing I can do is right now to help him out is just walk and hopefully get him back into how he was feeling before he saw the dog, and then he will of course come back. I love that he looked at the but the kids there doing their thing and just looked away and kept walking with me. So I'm gonna go back to where we were sitting a moment ago, because I don't want to just leave the situation. I want to be able to come back to it and in a different mindset. And we're walking back. There's two little dogs over there, but Boba hasn't seen them. The dog that he was barking at is over there. So I'm gonna look for the moment where he maybe notices any of those dogs, and before he barks this time, I will help him walk away, just like I was doing with the children. So he said he saw a gentleman over there, but that didn't really do anything for him. He's seeing nothing yet. Okay, he's looking. Boba, let's walk. Come on, let's go. There you go, we can hear that. I think I intervened early enough where we just got a little bit of a growl and then a mini bark, but not a whole lot. He's not as riled up as he was last time by it. He's able to keep walking a bit. Let's keep going. Don't worry about her. Just keep going. Good. So this second time was going a lot better. He definitely has an easier time, of course, disengaging from people and kids. But that is, while it's easier for him, it's also where we want to probably start. If it's tougher for him to disengage from dogs, Boba, let's go, let's walk a little bit. While it's tougher for him to disengage from dogs, we want to help him first disengage from something easier. You see how now he's looking at them and then just focusing on his walk. Whereas I think if we encountered a dog right now, like we just did, that would be quite a lot for him. So it's too much of me to ask in front of a dog, near a dog, and that's okay. We're gonna work our way there. But if we can find something little to walk away from, like for example, inside the house, we can walk away from the door being open. We can walk away from a toy. We can walk away from food, different things that we can help him practice that skill of, even though there's no dog right now, we're gonna work away. Boba, let's go. Practice that skill of just taking space. Hey, when I'm not sure or whatever, when something's really excited and I don't know what to do, we're gonna just take space. That's the skill that he's gonna need to eventually get to a point where, you know what, there's a dog and I'm excited, I wanna play or whatever it is, and I can just walk away instead of doing what I normally do. And that's exactly what we're practicing here with the kids. We just go a little bit close to them. We just get near them a bit at a safe distance, of course, for them. Above all, I don't want them to feel worried. So we'll just stand here for a second. I don't think he even cares much for them anymore, but we'll maybe get a little bit closer to see if he notices them like he is right now. 1, 2, 3. Boba, let's go. Come on. And he happily walks away from them now. So this is exactly the point and exactly what we can achieve once we work our way towards reacting towards dogs in the face of dogs. But we need to do first the baby steps to really practice and hone those taking breaks and disengaging skills. So we're gonna walk towards the mall now. It's also gonna be nice for him to be indoors for a bit with some AC. We're walking past kids and a lot of commotion, a lot of fun, a lot of energy. He's doing quite well this time. He's not really caring for them. He's looking, but then walking on, which is fantastic. Good job, Boba. We have a few dogs here. One is up in the air. Another one, I think, over there. He hasn't seen either of them yet. So we're gonna see how we do. There's the dog. Perfect, because we're gonna be able to cross the street now. So in case he sees them, we're just gonna walk. I'm not sure if he saw them, but if he just continues on walking. Let's go, let's go. Not sure why he's barking at them there, but we're gonna keep on walking. He definitely doesn't wanna stop in the middle of the street and do anything other. We're just gonna keep walking. We're just gonna keep walking. We are just going to keep walking. A little burst of barking there for seemingly no reason. There's probably a good reason in his brain for it, but it was just people crossing the street. Maybe it was because they were walking the opposite way of him, and that felt a bit daunting for him. Yep, once again he's doing that. I'm gonna see if we can just maybe go into the grass area for a bit and just clear his mind. He might be over threshold, meaning he might be a bit overwhelmed right now from everything that we've done up to this point, and he just is having a tough time thinking clearly. So anything and almost everything can be a trigger for him at this point. It's nothing more than a few then a few barks and him getting a little bit agitated. Nothing he, as you can see, is not able to just walk away from. But still, I want to make sure that we are having successful, healthy social encounters with whatever it is. So I want to just keep on walking him for now. But I'm going to see if hopefully he can take a little cooling break here on the grass before we head inside the mall. Boba, we're not going to worry about them. Walk. So we're on our way to the mall, but I noticed he was paying attention to the students that were there that were just chatting. And I thought that would be a good exercise, especially while we're in the shade, for him to just like with the children, to just maybe look at or hear them, just like he is now, and then choose to just walk away with me. I'm using treats this time. He's a little bit more into them now. So he's seeing the women pass by here, and he's choosing to walk with me. Boba, find it. So I think what happened just now when we were crossing the street is that he just needed a nice break like what we're having here in the shade, because he's getting really hot. He is getting overwhelmed in a way as well, because I think we're tackling quite a lot. Yes, find it. So once again, we're doing the exercise where he just sees them hang out there, or if he hears them. Yes, walk away. Good. And I'm just tossing some treats for him to have to find instead of worrying about them. So this is great. He hasn't barked them yet, but I noticed he was paying attention to them, so I thought that would be a good sort of little hurdle for him to work through. And actually now we're going to do the exact same with the water here. He probably isn't going to bark at it. There's a gentleman walking towards us, so I'll see how he does. Good, he looked at them and then chose to keep on going. I'm going to reward that. Here, find it. But I want to see how he feels about the water here. He's a bit curious. I can still show him to walk away. Okay, find it. We're going to do that again. I'm almost pretending as though this is something that he would bark at. So he looks at it for a few seconds and then we walk away. Yes. Good job, buddy. We're gonna walk past them. We're gonna walk past the students that are nearby. Something that I'm noticing, he's a little bit more attentive to me. I'm not using the leash as much as far as having to walk him away. He's just paying attention to where my body is. And that lets me know that right now, in the setting here around the school and around this library, and the fact that we are working together and it's a bit cooler, it's making it a bit easier for him to think, which is why I'm not having to use the leash a whole lot to guide him away. He's choosing to walk away. So here he's pulling a little bit, but I am going to use the leash to walk away, and then he chose to walk away. Starting to pull a little bit there. He hears the student. We're going to try to walk by, but if he starts pulling like he is here, even just a little bit, I'm going to show him that, hey, let's do something else instead. Let's approach them or go near them in a different way. This is a little bit better. He's just interested in what they're doing. But again, I'm going to show him that there's a different way that we can approach them, which is going to approach in a much calmer way without feeling the need to pull. Boba, over here. Yes. Find it. Okay, good. I could tell that maybe he was about to bark a bit. I'm going to let him look for a second. Okay, Boba, let's go. Yes. What I'm doing here is really just helping him walk away when he's not sure what to do, or right before he starts barking. So I'm going to just walk past him one more time, and then I'm going to be done with this exercise over here. So he hears them, so we just keep on going. Boba, find it. And then I give him something else to do instead. So he associates them, students talking, just being their good boy. One more. With something good, with just walking by, and something good at the end of that. Oh, we're gonna get closer to the mall. We were able to cross the street this time without him feeling to bark at anyone that was coming right in front of us. So I love that he was able to just disengage from that man there on his phone. And now we're just gonna go through the entrance. There's people here. He's not barking yet, but I can tell that he's disconnecting from me a little bit. As you can see, he's just sort of walking. Oh, there we go. Now you're talking to me a little bit more. So here, find it. I want him to also show me that even though there's things going on, that he can still choose to engage with me despite of that, which is huge, huge, huge for a dog that would rather bark instead. Here, find that one too. So I'm just gonna hang out here for now, see how he feels. If he walks in a way that I feel like he is with me, or meaning he's checking in, he just checked in a little bit there. We're gonna walk away. I want a bit more. I know he can give me a little bit more. I want him to be a bit more focused on me and what we're doing together. Boba. Yes. He might also just be really, really tired, so not a lot of thinking there. When he's tired, he probably just wants a break. But I know that once we're inside, he's gonna feel the AC. It's gonna be a lot cooler. So as you can see here, Boba, come on. Come here. Yep, don't worry about him. See, there's not a lot of eye contact. So I know that there's still, of course, a lot we can do. But just doing these little exercises, we're resetting essentially. We're going in, out, in and out, giving him a chance to maybe check in on me. Is definitely what's gonna help him eventually just do that on his own. We're looking at them. I love that he just walked away there. Boba, here, find this. Don't worry about them. Yes. Maybe now we can go. I love the way that he's walking right now. Definitely a lot more at ease. This is supposed to be a relaxed walk. When we're outside and walking, it's to feel relaxed. Someone coming with a trolley, gonna let them pass by. That maybe could have been something he barks at, but he didn't. Boba. Yes. I'm rewarding two things. Whenever he checks in on me, or whenever he happily walks away with me. Oh, I love that. Good job. He's thinking. He's using his brain. He's making good decisions. I'm just not putting him through anything too difficult quite yet. Good. He looked at the door, whatever was there, and didn't really engage with it. He didn't pay attention to the treat that I tossed, but that's fine. He's still doing well. He's walking away. So we'll head into the mall now. Let's go, brave boy. Much cooler, right? Let's go, Boba. Again, we're just gonna walk. He's gonna take it all in. There's a lot of distractions, smells, sights, sound, a lot for him to see. He's putting the little brakes here, but we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna push him. He's just walking. I know it's a lot. I might pick him up because it is a lot. But he is engaging with me. I love, so I'm gonna pick him up so that he can take it all in from a perspective of not having to do much other than just be here for now. There's kids, there's a lot going on, so maybe once we go to an area where there's a little bit less people, I'll let him walk. But this is still good. He could still bark from here. He could still do what he normally does from here, from my arms. But right now he's taking it all in, and it's also really nice because the AC is on. So it's not too hot, so it's just giving him a nice break while he's still taking it all in. Close to an exit, so we can walk away. So again, to step out if we feel like it's too much. But there's not too many people around here, so we can just walk. He's not barking at anything. He hasn't barked at anything when he was in my arms. It's probably again because it's a lot to take in, and he's choosing to just take it in and not respond. To just walk, and that's all I want from him, is to see that when there's people around, all he needs to do is walk and he's gonna feel fine. This is a lot for him. I'm gonna keep it short. The doors are just here. You see his head moving left and right. He's taking everything in. The tail is wagging. He's figuring it out. He's a smart boy. He's a quick, smart boy. That's why I put him through little, well, not necessarily little, but through challenges like this, where he can think his way through. I know he can do it. I just have to to be there to give him the opportunity to do just that. Let's see if I can come down one step, see if he'll do it. He's navigating a lot of things at once. We'll see if he figures this out. You know, this will be the last hurdle, then we're gonna go home. He wants to do it. I'm gonna see if I go down one more step, if he'll do it. If not, I'll just carry him. That's okay. This is not the goal here. The goal is not for him to go down the stairs. The goal is for him to figure things out. Maybe he's not able to see too well, so I'm gonna help him out because he's not giving up. He's staying there. He's not running away. So I'm just gonna help him out. I know these difficult stairs. I'll have you do the last step on your own. There you go. The whole idea with these exercises, these social settings, is for him to problem solve, for him to use his brain, for him to think, for him to be like, you know what, I did it, I figured it out, I figured things out, and I survived. I felt fine. I'm able to just move on whenever I'm not sure. I'm able to just walk it off. I'm able to just keep going. And there we go. Good job, Boba. I know it's a lot. We'll go take a break indoors and then maybe head back out. See if he's able to cross the street this time without parking. And a stroller next to us. He's just focused on moving forward. That's great. That's all I want from him, is to just move forward. See another dog there. He's just walking away. That's amazing. Come on, big boy. Good job. I think a lot of it is definitely because there is so much going on. He has to pick and choose how he reacts. A lot of dogs will, if anything, bark way more than they normally do. Some will shut down. He's not doing either. He's just saying, you know what, I'm gonna keep walking because this is a lot. Boba, let's go. And just keeping him moving is exactly what I want him to do. I want him to just realize, you know what, if I don't know what to do, or I'm not sure what to do, I can just walk away. I can just keep on walking and I'm gonna feel better as a result. I'm not punishing him, I'm not correcting him, I'm barely even speaking to him. Boba, let's go, come on. It's only when I want him to move forward a bit more and I want to encourage him. I use, of course, an encouraging tone. I can use a treat, but I think right now, Boba, let's go. He's rooted up by the sound of that. Boba, he's doing quite well otherwise. He's taking a lot of information in. I'm not expecting much as far as obedience. I'm just expecting him to figure out, navigate his world, and if I see anything I like, of course I can reinforce with my attention, maybe even with treats. But for now, I'm just gonna let him be, and I want to see how he responds in different settings, and of course I'll help him accordingly. So now that we've gone away from a lot of that commotion, I'm gonna see how he does once we go towards dogs in a bit of a calmer setting, see if he actually barks at them, see if he actually does anything, so that I can then of course help him through it. But we'll go and see. Easy there. Oh, hi, buddy. Boba, come say hi. There you go. Get him, Utrecht. Skip rope there. There you go.